up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. This is an impromptu um, live. Come on, jump on. I need you to jump on. I think this is going to encourage somebody today. I really believe this is going to encourage somebody today. Let's see if I can adjust this camera. I really believe this is going to encourage somebody today. Hey, I hope you can jump on. Hope you can jump in here. Jump in here on today. Trying to adjust this thing. Yeah. Hey, I think this is going to encourage you on today as you coming in. I know it's not Friday. No, it's not Friday. No, don't try adjust your schedule. No, you did not skip a whole day. Maybe you worked last night. I don't know, but you did not miss a whole day. I want to share something with you. Hi to Noah. Hey Taz, what's going on? This is an impromptu. It's not Friday, but I felt so compelled to jump on. I was sharing some things this morning. With some people, and they said to me, they said, listen, you got to jump on. You got to jump on. You got to jump on and do this impromptu. All right. So listen, I want you to type in John chapter 16, verse 16 through 24. The Bible says, soon, Jesus is talking to the disciples, right? He says, soon you won't be able to see me. Soon after that, you will see me. Sound like Jesus is talking in a riddle. Please stay with me. This is going to encourage you. Verse 17 of John chapter 16, it says, some of Jesus' disciples said to each other, what does he mean? Soon you won't see me, and soon after that you'll see me, and because I'm going to the Father. What does he mean by soon? We don't understand what he's talking about. Jesus knew they wanted to ask him. So he said, are you trying to find out from each other what I meant when I said, soon you won't see me and soon after that you will see me? I assure you that you will cry and lament and the world will be happy. You'll be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn into joy. When a woman gives birth, she has pain because her time has come. But when the child is born, she no longer remembers her distress because of her joy that a child has been born into the world. In the same way, you will have sorrow now, but I will see you again, and you'll be overjoyed. No one takes away your joy. In that day, you won't ask me anything. I assure you that the Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. Up to now, you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. Listen, I had to read that to you because I had to give you a little context of what I'm talking about. But I need you to understand something. I want to talk to you, those who are jumping on live, about what do you do in the meantime? What do you do in the gap? What do you do in the gap? Come on, be a good class. What do you do in the gap? I want to encourage you. Listen, this live I've jumped on is because I felt like the Holy Spirit has said people are at the point of giving up, right? They're at the point of giving up. They're at the point that they ain't seeing anything change. They ain't seeing anything shifted. And that I got to talk to you about what do you do in the gap. I jumped on to encourage you. What do you do in the gap? Have you ever been in a season where you are caught between a promise and its fulfillment? I'll wait. Have you ever been in a season where you have been caught between a promise and its fulfillment? Where God spoke a word, but you don't see any change happening yet. Who am I talking to? Yeah. You're praying for breakthrough, and yet nothing has shifted. You know joy is coming, but right now you're still weeping. We always in church, we always quote, weeping may endure for a night. Stop right there. Because the next word, it says, but joy comes in the morning, right? So if we go back to weeping may endure for a night, stop at night. On the other side is joy comes in the morning. In between that is but, which is a conjunction. I grew up watching Saturday morning cartoons. And we used to watch the in between of the commercials. They would play this thing called Schoolhouse Rock. Y'all remember Schoolhouse Rock? Schoolhouse Rock would come on, and it would play something. One of the things was Conjunction Junction. What's your function? Y'all remember that? Maybe you're too young to remember. But Conjunction Junction, what's your function? It is something that joins two sentences together. And it could be and, if, but, whatever the conjunction was. So to say weeping may endure for a night, that's one season. But that's your waiting. Joy comes in the morning on the other side of your waiting. I want to talk to you about the gap, the conjunction, the gap between what God said and what you see. What God said and what you see. The gap between the pain of Friday and the joy of Sunday. The gap between waiting, come on, y'all not talking, waiting versus winning. The Bible says here in John 16, Jesus is preparing his disciples for the gap. He says, in a little while, I'm in John 16 and 16. In a little while, you'll see me no more. And then after a little while, you will see me. The disciples are confused. They don't understand that Jesus is talking about his crucifixion and his resurrection. They're about to experience the pain of loss before they step into the joy of victory. I just come to encourage somebody that's been going through a season, and a long season at that, of loss. Look like every time you turn around, you've lost something. Every time you look around, you're now on the losing end. But I just wanted to tell you that you experience loss before you step into the joy of victory. They're about to go through a season where it looks like all hope is gone. And the real question is, what do you do in the gap? Come on, what do you do in the gap? That's my assignment today, is to teach you how to handle the gap between where you are and where God is taking you. Between where you are and where God is taking you. I need somebody to type it in the chat. I trust God in the gap. Come on. I trust God in the gap. I can't trust in my car. I can't trust in my bank account, but I trust God in the gap. Some trust in horses. Some trust in chariots, but I'll trust in the name of the Lord. Well, to understand John chapter 16, I don't have long to break this down, but to understand John chapter 16, we need to step into the historical backdrop. Jesus is in the upper room with his disciples, and this is the night before his crucifixion, right? It's the night before his crucifixion. He's preparing them for what's coming, his death, his resurrection, and his ascension. The disciples expected Jesus to establish his kingdom immediately because this is why, and I'm teaching you this before Palm Sunday. This is why they had palms and they're screaming, Hosanna, because they thought that he was coming to overthrow the government. He wasn't coming to overthrow the government. Yo, here it is. They thought he was going to establish his kingdom immediately. They weren't expecting him to suffer and die. They thought victory was now, but there was a gap between promise. Come on, I'm encouraging somebody. There is a gap between promise and fulfillment. Jesus tells them, you will weep and mourn while the world rejoices, but your grief will turn to joy. I need somebody to put this in the chat. And I came to prophesy to about 3 of y'all in this room that your pain has purpose. Come on, talk back to me. Your pain has purpose. Your waiting has not been wasted. Who am I talking to? Your waiting has not been wasted. The things that you're dealing with is only temporary. It's not permanent. And what Jesus told them is true for us today. We'll go through seasons of waiting, but the gap is not the end of the story. It's a prerequisite for where God is taking you. It's the waiting room before you step into where you're going. Wow, 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 wow. What do you do in the gap? What do you do in the gap? All right, here it is. Number one, trust that what you see is not the whole story. I'm helping somebody today. Listen, I had some other stuff I had to do, but I felt compelled to come on and talk to you today. What do you do while you're waiting on the gap? You got to trust that what you see is not the entire story. The Bible says in John 16:16, in a little while, you'll see me no more. And then after a little while, you will see me. That's what Jesus told them. The disciples were stuck on the first part of Jesus' statement. You'll see me no more. They heard the pain, but they missed the promise. They heard the pain, but they missed the promise. They were focusing too much on what they lost, but they didn't catch what they were about to gain. God, I come to encourage about 5 of y'all today. God says to tell you, you're going to have to change your perspective. Somebody said, I need a perspective shift. Come on, talk to me. You need a perspective shift. Wow. You need a perspective shift. That's what you're needing, a perspective shift, because you're too focused on what you lost, not looking at what you're gaining. This season, you're not going to take losses. This season is not about losses. It's about lessons. The focus was messed up and it needs to be a readjustment. Here's the principle. The gap is not permanent. It's preparation. Your gap, I'm helping somebody today. Your gap is not permanent, but it is preparation. Just because you can't see God moving doesn't mean he's not working. Wow. Just because you can't see God moving doesn't mean he's not working. Just because your prayers haven't been answered, here it is. Here's a $2 word with 3 letters, yet. Y-E-T. Just because your prayers haven't been answered yet doesn't mean God has not heard them. Come here, Daniel. Daniel said, can I testify for a moment? Daniel said, I was praying. And Daniel said, for 14 days, I didn't get no answer. Daniel said, I prayed on day 1 and God didn't answer. Daniel said, I prayed on day 2. God didn't answer. Daniel said, for 7 days, I prayed and God didn't say what. Heaven didn't even utter anything. But Daniel said, he teaches us something. Daniel doesn't stop praying just because he ain't got an answer yet. Whew. Can I just encourage somebody right there? Don't quit in the waiting room. Somebody need to put that in the chat. Don't quit in the wait. Just because you ain't seen God do anything about your situation yet doesn't mean he's not on the case. The Bible says that in day 14, Daniel said day 14, Gabriel shows up and said, Daniel, before I give you your answer, let me just encourage you. God heard you on day 1. Wow. But there was a fight in the heavens. I just came to tell you the reason why you may not have your answer just yet is because maybe your angel is fighting with adversity in the heavenly realm. Oh, the job of the enemy is to discourage you, to say God ain't coming through. I came to tell you, he heard you on day 1. The enemy is doing everything he can to stop the answer from coming to your house. Don't quit. Thank you, Rosalind. Don't quit in the wait. Just because you're in a waiting season doesn't mean you're in a wasted season. Oh my God. Let me say that one more time and encourage you. Just because you're in a waiting season Does it mean you're in a wasted season? Somebody ought to type in this chat, God is working even when I don't see it. Y'all not talking to me. God is working even when I don't see it. Here's another principle. Let your sorrow push you closer to God, not further from God. I'm in John 16, verse 20. You will grieve. He says you will grieve, comma, but your grief will turn to joy. Jesus never said that they wouldn't experience pressure. Oh God, who am I helping? He never said you wouldn't experience a setback. He never said you would not experience pain. He said pain or the setback was not the end of the story. Y'all got to hear that. That's what I came to encourage you today. I don't care if you've had a setback. I don't care if you've had a little pressure. It is not the end of your story. Whew. Joseph, you don't believe that. Joseph can testify. He was thrown into a pit before he stepped into the palace. Wow. David was anointed as king, but spent years running from Saul before he took the throne. Wow. Jesus was crucified before he walked out of the tomb. Did y'all, let me put some of these comments up. I don't think nobody's hearing me. Yeah, y'all got to catch this. Come on in here. Huh? This is so good. The enemy wants you to think the pain of the gap means God has forgotten you. But I came to encourage somebody this morning. Can I encourage you right here? Phew. The gap is where God develops your character. The gap is where God develops your character. The gap is where God strengthens your faith. The gap is where God sets the stage for your breakthrough. So don't let what you're dealing with, what you're going through, drive you away from God. Let it push you closer to God. Somebody ought to say, I may be in the gap. Come on here, talk back to me. I may be in the gap, but I'm holding on to God. Come on. Thank you, Johanna. Some things are helping you to build muscle. Talk to me. This is blessing me today. Can I encourage you? Can I give you one more? Keep pushing because the promise is greater than the pain. Come on. I need somebody, anybody, everybody to type the promise is greater than the pain. John chapter 16, verse 21 says, a woman giving birth has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the pain because of the joy she's holding. Jesus gives us a powerful example of childbirth. A woman goes through, Tez, wait a minute, Tez. Tez says, wait, I got to stop. Ted says gap insurance is real and God has the best policy. Do you not know when you have an accident, God forbid you ever had one? And I remember when I had an accident, my insurance paid off the car, the value, but it didn't pay off the little piece that was left. And because I had gap insurance, the gap insurance took care of the balance that I owed. Woo. Wow, 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 wow. You better learn how not to quit in the gap. Jesus used this powerful principle to teach us about a woman giving birth. A woman goes through labor pains, but she doesn't quit because she knows something is coming. She doesn't give up in the pain. Type in the chat, I will not give up. Come on. Type, I will not give up. She doesn't give up in the pain because she understands what she's about to birth is greater. Come on, talk to me. Here's the revelation. Your pain is proof that something greater is coming. Who am I helping? Your pain. Talk back to me. Your pain is proof that something greater is coming. Y'all should be shouting right there. I need somebody to say, that's proof. I thought I was just going through. I thought God had abandoned me. Can I tell you, he never abandoned you? Oh, no, no, no. He didn't abandon you. He just wanted me to tell you that what you're going through is proof that something greater is coming. Whew. I just need everybody in the chat to type something greater is coming. Yeah, you're not being crushed. You're being repositioned. Y'all got to catch this today. This is so rich. This is a right now word. You're not being crushed, you're being repositioned. You're not being destroyed. You're being developed. Come on here. You're being developed. Somebody ought to take that. You're not being buried. You're being planted. Wow. Somebody ought to declare, I'm pushing because my promise is on the way. Oh, I'm pushing for more. I got to keep pushing. Listen, somebody ought to type, keep pushing. My promise is coming. My promise is coming. I know I'm going through the pain, but on the other side of my pain is joy. Ooh, that's so good. That's so rich. Listen, you got to pray. Here's the last one, with confidence. Somebody type, pray with confidence. I got to get off here. Somebody type, pray with confidence. I got 3 minutes. Can you hang with me for 3 minutes? You got to pray with confidence. Come on, Johanna. Johanna said, he'll give you beauty for ashes. Wow. Y'all are blessing me today. Yeah, you got to pray with confidence because joy is on the other side. I'm in John 16. I'm closing with John 16:24. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. Ooh, we used to sing a song in the old church that says, life now is sweet and my joy is complete because I'm saved. I ain't got time. We used to sing this and said, saved by his power divine, saved through new life supply. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. I took y'all back. Jesus told me, say, Adams, tell them I'm shifting them into a new level of faith. He ain't just shifting anybody. He said, tell them, Adams, I'm shifting disciples, followers into a new level of faith. Wow. He's shifting me into another level. Come on, somebody ought to type that in the chat. He's shifting me. Y'all, why y'all not sharing this live? Y'all should be sharing this live. Listen, don't be stingy. Don't keep this for yourself. Come on, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because my Bible told me that the moment Job turned his friends on to it, the moment Job prayed for his friends, that's when God turned Job's captivity. If you keep this for yourself, you ain't blessing nobody else. Your stuff might get delayed. You better learn how to share this. Share this live. Somebody else need it too. Before they depended on Jesus, before they used to depend on Jesus being there physically present. Now they're going to have to learn how to pray and trust in his name. Wow. This means the gap is not a time to panic. It's a time to pray. Y'all not hearing me. I need somebody to catch this. The gap is not time to panic. Look at somebody and say, don't panic. Don't panic. I just need you to pray. This is not the time to panic. It's the time to pray. Pray like you know God hears you. Pray like you know your answer is on the way. Pray like you believe God is still a promise keeper. Come on, somebody. Jesus asked, he says, ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. That means joy, there is joy on the other side of the gap. I need somebody to type in the chat. I need everybody to type in the chat. My joy is coming. Come on. If you believe that, speak to your environment, speak to your atmosphere. Some things don't change until you open your mouth and allow it to change. You got to open your mouth and command the atmosphere. Come on. Come on. I've come to command my atmosphere. I've come to command my environment. I've come to command my morning. My morning is about to be better. I'm about to get the answers I've been praying about. All right. So what do I do? I'm gonna give you 4 things and I gotta leave. What do I do in the gap? What to do in the gap? Come on, what do I do in the gap? Number one, y'all be a good class and type it. This is what you do in the gap. Number one, you trust God's timing. That's what you do in the gap. You're trusting God's timing. If he said it, he gonna do it. Come on. Period. That's it. Mic drop. That's it. What do I do in the gap? Number one, I'm gonna trust God's timing. Number two, I'm gonna stay close to God. Are y'all typing? I'm gonna stay close to God. That's what I'm gonna do. Number one, in the gap, I'm gonna trust God's timing. Number two, I'm gonna stay close to God. Thank you, Johanna. I'm gonna stay close to him. Don't let waiting make you wander. Baby, ain't nothing else to go to. Who you gonna come here, escape? Escape said, who can I run to share this empty space? Who? Baby, you better stay right where you are and wait on God. My Bible says, they that wait upon the Lord shall. I got a shell in my future. I got a SHALL in my future. Renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings of an eagle. Run, not get weary. Walk, not faint. Wow. So, number one, what do I do in the gap? Number one, I'm going to trust God. Number two, I'm going to stay close to God. But number three, I'm going to push through the pain. Come on, y'all ought to be typing. I'm going to push through the pain. I'm going to push through the pain. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Number three, I'm gonna push through the pain. Your labor is producing something greater. Your pain is producing something greater. Number one, I'm gonna trust God's timing. Number two, I'm gonna stay close to God. But number three, I'm gonna push through the pain. But here it is. Number four, I'm gonna pray with boldness because your joy is on the way. I'm going to pray like, God, I know you coming through. God, I know you heard me. God, I know you got me. Some of you all, who are you? How many of you all are in the gap right now? Come on, just type me, 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 me. If you're in the gap right now, let me know where you're at. Let me know where you are. If you're in the gap, type me. Where are you? Some of you are in the gap right now. You're waiting on your healing, waiting on your breakthrough, waiting on your restoration. Maybe it ain't you, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your loved one, but can you stand in proximity for them and just type me? Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Y'all coming in here. I'm in the gap right now. And the enemy wants you to think this is the end of your story. But I came to tell you, here it is, your gap is not the grave. Your gap is not the grave. The disciples thought Jesus was gone forever, but on the third day, somebody ought to type on the third day. Come on the third day, whoo, he got up. On the third day, just type number three. Whew. The enemy thought he had won, but resurrection was on the way. I don't know what gap you are in today, but I declare your joy is coming. Your promise is coming. Your answer is coming. Come on, y'all not talking. I came to prophesy to you today. Your joy is coming. Your answer is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. I need somebody to type, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, yes, it is. It's coming. Oh, my breakthrough is coming. Come on. This is the only place I need you to be selfish at and say, my breakthrough is coming. My answer is coming. I just come to tell you, don't give up in the gap because your testimony is being written right now. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. Wow. Somebody shout, I will trust God. I will trust God. Hey, listen, I got to get out of here. I got to run. I got to run. I got to run. I gotta run. This has been a word for somebody. Maybe this has been a word for you. This has been a word for somebody. Wow, wow. If this has been a word for you, listen, I know it ain't Friday, but you need to sow into this word. This word was too rich for you to let this go. It was too rich for you to it's too rich for you to let this go. Oh my God. Listen, I'm gonna give you an opportunity on Thursday, on Friday Eve. Yeah. The eve before Friday. I'm gonna give you a chance right there to sow into that word. I won't quit in the gap. Wow. Wow. I won't quit in the gap. That's John 16. Can you sow a $16 seed? Maybe some of you all need to sow the $20 seed, but I'm going to give you time to sow it. I'm going to give you time to sow it. Sow that seed today. You say, listen, I'm going to wait on Friday. Then, hey, I got a word for you tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow morning. I promise you, I'm on tomorrow morning. I'm on tomorrow morning. But if you want to sow in that word right there, there it is. You can sow right there. That's a word for somebody. Hey, I hope this blessed you. Do not quit. Don't give up. Don't throw the towel in. You are just about that. You're that close. That close. That close. You are that close to arriving where God is desiring to take you. Don't let the enemy make you quit in the process. Be encouraged. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Lord's will. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a word from the Lord. Y'all ready? We gonna grow this season. We gonna outgrow some things. Come on, come on here. We are gonna outgrow some things. I can't wait to see you tomorrow morning and give you a word from the Lord. Wow, this blessed me today. Listen, I had to jump on, but I gotta jump off. I gotta jump off. I gotta jump off. Gotta jump off. God bless you. May heaven smile on you. Hey.